technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
Karnataka's pothole crisis has sparked off a political showdown amid sharp criticism. Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, DK Shivakumar, is hitting back. He now says that his team is focused on fixing thousands of potholes every day. But what about the national capital? So DK Shivakumar is trying to deflect the blame. He's pointing at Delhi and he's saying that the road that leads to the Prime Minister's residence in the capital has potholes. He's also taunting the centre amid the ongoing face-off. Listen in to what DK Shivakumar has to say.
ಗುಂಡಿಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಚ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮಳೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಮುಚ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ 200 ಅಷ್ಟು ಗುಂಡಿಗಳನ್ನ ಮುಚ್ಚುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲೆಷ್ಟು ಗುಡ್ಡಿಗಳಿದೆ, ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮನೆ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ IT ಕಂಪ್ನಿಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಇದೆ, ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಡಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬರೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. BJP ಕಾಲದಿಂದನೂ ಮೊದಲು ರೋಡ್ಗಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗಿತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇರ್ಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದು.
My colleagues Neha and Mohit are joining me live. Neha is joining us live from Bengaluru and Mohit is joining us from the national capital. Mohit, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka is pointing that why is the criticism selective? Why are people talking about potholes in Bengaluru when Delhi is plagued with the same issue? He specifically says that the road leading up to the Prime Minister's residence also has potholes. So why is there no criticism coming in there? How are you tracking the reactions that are coming in, and what is the reality check when it comes to roads and the pothole menace in the national capital?
Well, in fact, Sagarika, when it comes to the potholes, yes, there are various roads in Delhi where potholes are there. But the Delhi government has started work on that. We will not say that the potholes are not there in Delhi's road. But right now we are reporting from LKM, Lok Kalyan Marg, which is the 7 LKM is the residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, you can see over here, this is the main road that leads towards the residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The traffic is all smooth over here. If the potholes would have been on this road, the traffic would not have been this smooth. Now, why we are doing this reality check? Because DK Shivakumar in his bite said that you that is the media person, should go and report from the ground. So in a way to try to divert, not to take the responsibility, and also just to say that the other states have the same issue, DK Shivakumar stated that the roads leading to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence also have the potholes, but that is not the case over here. We have walked around 50 to 100 meters over here. We have not seen any potholes. Any potholes would have been here, the traffic would not have been so smooth. So the BJP is also hitting out at DK Shivakumar, saying that DK Shivakumar is living in delusion. We have seen that how there's a major pothole crisis in Karnataka. Every year we see incidents coming out where people lose their life due to the potholes and the accidents. But when it comes to a reality check of Lok Kalyan Marg, you can see the traffic is smooth over here. There are no potholes over here. Yes, there are areas in Delhi, and we will not say that the potholes are not there. But when DK Shivakumar makes mention of LKM, the situation, we have shown to our viewers that the traffic is smooth. The traffic congestion is there because of the heavy traffic during the peak hours. But when it comes to the road, and I'll ask my camera person to be on these visuals because people need to see this, that how our leaders come out and they try to deflect from the whole issue. They challenge the media, go and report from the spot. We are reporting from the spot. But the leaders will have to take the responsibility. The question is about the potholes in Karnataka. DK Shivakumar should speak about potholes in Karnataka. He should not distract or divert from the issue, and that is why we are reporting from here, that how exactly the traffic is smooth over here, there are no potholes, and DK Shivakumar should take the responsibility because he's the Deputy Chief Minister about the potholes in Karnataka, people losing their life in Karnataka due to potholes, but when it comes to LKM, you can see the traffic is smooth over here, and there are no potholes in this particular area.
Yeah.
So the politics aside, DK Shivakumar should listen to the people in Karnataka, and the pothole is one menace that needs to be fixed in Karnataka. Back to you.
Leaders are responsible for governance. When it comes to issues like, and especially civic issues, like potholes, like, filthy streets, who is accountable? Why shouldn't citizens ask questions? So DK Shivakumar made a specific mention about the road that leads to the Prime Minister's house, saying that I've been to Delhi and the road outside the Prime Minister's or that leads to the Prime Minister's residence itself has potholes. Neha, I want you to stay with us, but Mohit, once again, for viewers joining us on this broadcast, can you just walk a bit of that stretch? Once again, show the state of the road, where you are, how far is the Prime Minister's residence, and what is the state of that particular road as pointed by DK Shivakumar. He says that is a road that has potholes. What is the reality? Show it to our viewers again.
I'll ask my camera person to be on these visuals. I'll ask Vibal sir to show the visuals over here, and we'll walk towards that side. Now, the opposite side of this particular road is 7 LKM, which is the residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and due to security reasons, we are not allowed to show Prime Minister residence. But yes, we are reporting from LKM, and you can see the traffic is all smooth over here. Now, as you were rightly pointing out, the leaders, when they get elected, they have responsibility, and people will surely ask them questions. And when questions are being asked, we see leaders come out and they make such bizarre claim that even the road outside Prime Minister's house is filled with potholes have been to Delhi. So does that make DK Shivakumar and the Karnataka government not taking any action against the potholes in Bengaluru and or in Karnataka? We have seen every year in Karnataka visuals, the CCTV footage comes out where it shows that how people lose their life due to potholes, and that is why we are doing this reality check, that DK Shivakumar should not have deflected the issue, given the fact that how he is the Deputy Chief Minister. Yes, pothole menace is all across the country. In Delhi also there are many areas where potholes are there.
Yes.
But when it comes to the questions being asked, diversion, delusion, distraction is not an answer. People will surely ask answer. And look at these visuals over here. Now, people in Karnataka also need to see that if potholes would have been here, the traffic would not have been so smooth over here. Despite peak hour, we see smooth traffic over here, and just on the opposite side of the road is 7 LKM, which is the official residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and we see that traffic is smooth over here, potholes are not there.
Right.
And this is the central Delhi area. In central Delhi area, you would not see much of the potholes. So the statement that has come in from DK Shivakumar, in a way to attack the BJP, in a way to attack the government, central government, he has made such claims. But look at these visuals over here. We'll again walk towards the other side and show our viewers that how the traffic on leading to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence is all smooth. Now, after this, we will also go to the nearby areas, all the roads where Prime Minister, which lead to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence, and we'll show that diversion, delusion, distraction is not an option.
Mohit,
people will ask you questions.
Be it the Congress or be it any party, that has been voted to power in any particular state. The responsibility is to ensure that when citizens are burdened with civic issues, when citizens are suffering, when deaths are being caused due to pothole-related menace, there should be a solution for it, and the state has to be accountable. Deflection and denial will not help. Let me go across to Neha, who's tracking the story in Bengaluru. Neha, you've been speaking to a lot of people. You've been getting voices in the state from the public, who have been complaining about potholes, be it citizens, be it eminent voices, be it even school kids. Yesterday itself, we saw pictures of how there was a tempo that lost control because of pothole-ridden roads. For how long will terms like political potholes, conspiracy against Karnataka be used to deflect from the very issue?
Well, that's right. We've seen the manner in which, of course, now you have the government coming forward and saying that it's rains that have caused potholes in the city, but that it is our duty and we will fill it up. However, of course, let's quickly bring you the stark reality here on ground. We are in central Bengaluru, which is considered to be one of the more posh areas of the city, and this is the condition of one of the stretches of road here near the Brigade Road, which is again considered to be one of the relatively more posh areas of the city. While the government says all efforts are on to fill up potholes, one look at this road, which is a sub-arterial road, would give you an idea that there's absolutely no work that's happening. However, look at the main road here that we're on, and this shows you the kind of patchwork that's been done in the city here in the name of filling up potholes. What you see right now, in fact, the darker patches of the black tar are the new stretches of the road that have in fact been filled up, or the new potholes, of course, that have now been covered. Remember, many experts have also called this out now, saying that this mere patchwork that's being done here would not suffice for long, and that this would wear off in just a matter of a couple of weeks or with the next spell of rains. So while on the main road, to of course show citizens that work is being carried out in full swing, the government here is having roads filled. However, just take one look back at the sub-arterial roads that we're standing on, and it's all just been reduced here to gravel and stones. Most unfortunate state of affairs in the city here, that even after all of this, as the government says that efforts are on, the question arises about whether traffic does not flow on this stretch of road, whether people do not use these roads, whether these interior roads that we're looking at, which are also supposed to be filled up. Remember, this is a road that connects two important main roads. Whether roads like these are not going to be worked upon, of course, this is a big question now that arises. We'll really have to wait and see, even as the government here says that work is being carried out. The blame game or the political game around this entire issue, the politics refuses to die down.
The claim is that 1,000 potholes are being fixed regularly. But, and the media has been asked to do a reality check. Our colleague Mohit showed us the state of that particular road that DK Shivakumar mentioned, where he said that the road leading up to the Prime Minister's residence itself has so many potholes. You are standing at an important area in Bengaluru. Once again, Neha, for those joining us on this broadcast, for those who do not live in the city of Bengaluru, tell us about the importance of that particular road. Are offices nearby? Are schools there? Are there hospitals? What is the state of that road? What is the kind of patchwork that is being done over there?
Well, yes, just of course, for the understanding of our viewers who aren't from Bengaluru, this particular road that, we're in and around right now is very close to the MG Road. Remember, there's MG Road, Residency Road, Brigade Road, McGrath Road, all of these roads in and around this area. And just to give you an understanding, you have several offices in this area. You have many schools, hospitals, and, public utility, of course, services as well in this particular area here. And having said that, the fact is that, this particular stretch of road that you see is being laid now, it appears. But the question about how, when a pothole has been filled up on the main road, which is barely about 20 meters away, why is it that these interior roads, which are very important connecting roads, remember, to the main roads, are being left out? Right here, of course, you'd also be able to see the manner in which now water has accumulated in these potholes, especially for two-wheeler riders. Of course, it's a nightmare now, to say the least, given that there's gravel and water filled in these potholes, making the roads extremely slippery. We've seen pothole accidents, we've seen people losing their lives as well. And even after all of this, as the government wakes up to do some patchy work on the main roads, questions, of course, now continue to arise about the quality of work that's also being carried out. Mr. Mohandas Pai, quite a prominent citizen there, had also in fact put out a video a little while earlier on his social media of how one of the potholes was filled up in the city in an unscientific manner, and how it's really just going to, come off with the next spell of rains, or possibly with a little bit of wear and tear.
So viewers, we got you reality check from two cities. One is the national capital and one is Bengaluru. The the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. DK Shivakumar, says that there are potholes everywhere. Why single out Bengaluru? He made a specific mention of the road that leads up to the Prime Minister's residence. Our colleague Mohit got us a report from there. Neha is showing you the state of roads in the city of Bengaluru. There are questions over the kind of patchwork that is being done when it comes to fixing potholes. But over the weekend too, we spoke to DK Shivakumar, and there he used the term. He used the term political potholes, and he said These questions are being raised because there is a conspiracy against Karnataka. Listen into that conversation as well.
I'd like to tell this all political potholes. All potholes have been created, news has been created. You please come. I'm in Delhi. I'll take to my house. I'll take to the streets. Within 100 meters, there are more than 100 potholes in Delhi itself. If you let me go to Mumbai, I'll show you potholes. Let me go to any part of the state. There are potholes. This is a big conspiracy against the Karnataka Congress government. This system, what we have created in Karnataka, nowhere in the country, any state has done. More than 10,000 potholes we have identified, and all around 50% we have covered. 31st of July, October is the deadline. We will clear it. One rain, about more than thousands of potholes will be created in a single day. We know that it is our responsibility.
So there is politics that's playing out over the infra mess. The claim made by DK Shivakumar has triggered a fresh face-off. Let's tell you about what has been happening over the last few days. There are firms who have expressed concerns over the future of a city because of the kind of civic mess that people are getting to see in Bengaluru with regards to potholes. Prominent citizens like Mohandas Pai has also spoken about the primitive quick fix that authorities are resorting to. Now, let me take you through what Nara Lokesh, Andhra Minister, has to say. So here he is responding to a report on how a logistics startup CEO's tweet on Bengaluru's ORR crumbling infra served as a wake-up call for the Karnataka government, talking about how firms are now mulling that they should press the escape button. To which Nara Lokesh has gone on to say, and I quote from his post, "I'm happy to help. Our offer on Vizag still holds. Join us for the government of AP-CII Partnership Summit on the 14th and 15th of November and experience the charm of this wonderful city. Registrations are opening." So here's a shout out to industry captains and to startups who are concerned about the state of civic infrastructure in Bengaluru, talking about what the Black Buck CEO had to say a few days ago with regards to the future of the city of Bengaluru, where he also pointed out that how potholes are a concern. This crisis is compounding. Has it served as a wake-up call for the state government? It's only, we'll only get to know once there is a real solution on the ground. Thank you, Neha, for getting us the latest from the ground and a reality check on the roads of Bengaluru. We're going to break down all the layers of the story through the day on Times Now, but time now for us to take a short break.